but now I got age on me. Reminiscent of us posted in the trap again. We was slanging that boy like human trafficking. We was pushing that girl, domestic violence. I really made $1 million with that kitchen appliance. And I know this was God-given, but I guess I had to struggle to appreciate how I'm living. When
Swing big body, gripping wood on leather, dripping candy, while my pop trunk waits. Swing big body, gripping wood on leather, dripping candy, while my pop trunk waits.
I done hit the parking lot on them foes. You say dripping off my doors, I'm impressing your hoe. Haters trying to interrupt, but can't stop my show. Like Teddy Pendergrass, better let that go. Cause I'm tipping with that cut.
Nah, we all good. We all good.
So I apologize for this guy.
Nah, we all good.
Very rude, very inconsiderate.
God, all that time you been in booths and shit, you can't cut off your phone.
I thought it was all the way down.
If he ain't brown, he ain't down this.
The higher the socks, the downer the food. Hey, what's the damn deal, man? Hey, we out here, sunny side, San Antonio, Texas, in the 210, all the way from the 512. We kicking it at the Stockroom. I got my show, The Jedi.
What's up, world?
La Roda 512, and I'm sitting here with two pioneers. Go ahead and shout yourselves out.
What up? It's your boy Jumbo Brigante.
Your boy Dirty Brigante.
Man, the Brigante is not related to Carlito Brigante, is he?
No, sir.
He's like,
We got the Comanero Bros.
Comanero Bros
On
in the
behalf of
building.
the Brigante Bros.
Yeah.
Be a whole bunch of bros.
bunch of
feel
brothers out here, huh?
Exactly, man. We finally got the link up, man. We appreciate all the love, the hospitality, man. The stock room looks amazing, man. Immaculate, bro. Yeah. Shoes from wall to wall.
We built it ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the tile layer.
Right? Get off your knees.
Get off your knees. Hey, you know what? If you want to go get some, you got to build some.
Man, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Man, we appreciate y'all just sitting down. I know we had touched base with Dirty about this endeavor that we had going with this podcast show a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about it. But now, now we came through and we were like, you know what? Thanks for sitting us down with y'all. Y'all been doing these things since, what, the start of the Texas Shoe Exchange? Is that how it started?
With the
With the
With the
shoes.
shoes, yeah. We were just sitting there playing video games one day, and Pnut was like, "Hey, we need to open a store." We're like, "Nah, we don't want to open a store." He was like, "Let's go sell some used." This is how long ago it was. Like, let's sell some used shoes. And I was like, "That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life."
Right.
Who's gonna buy used shoes?
Hey, and
look
people
at
were
this.
buying them all day.
Crazy. Times
You know what I'm
changed.
saying?
Crazy.
Man, hey, man. So how did this all begin? Did that all begin just from the room playing the game?
So, man, we've been collecting shoes since forever. You know what I'm saying? Since we got money, we've been collecting shoes. So, he used to run trucks for Sears, and I guess this last recession that it hit, 15, 16, whatever year that it kind of got slow for him.
Yeah.
We were sitting around playing Call of Duty,
Man.
and he was like, "Man, I need a job." We were like, "Yeah, I need a job too." And then he was like, "Well, we should open I guess I don't know where he got the idea from. You know, he travels a lot. He might have seen it somewhere. It might have been something in his head. But he was like, "Man, I want to open a shoe store and start selling our Jordans."
Yeah.
And we were like, "Yeah, I guess that's cool." You know what I mean? Like at the time, we had a guy who would buy our shoes for us, bring them to us, and we pay him an extra $20, $30 on top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We never, because back then you had to stand in line, you had to know somebody. Like it was way harder than it is now. And so we just had a plug on it. And he was like, "You know what? We'll just resell these shoes, and we'll sell the shoes we got." And I'm telling you, I told him, I was like, "That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, dude. We're not gonna sell used shoes. Like, who's gonna buy used shoes?" But shit.
Shout out to Pnut with
Prove
that,
me
man.
wrong.
Just get video games, and he was like, hey, the first pair of Jordans I ever owned, man, I think I got to a fight and the dude's shoe fell off or something. And I was like, oh, man, these Jordans are immaculate.
Yeah, that's how I used to get them.
You know what I'm saying? then I was
Snatch
like,
'em
oh,
up.
my mom's going to get mad. So I remember throwing them on top of the street.
Power line.
The power lines, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, that's what we used to do, man. But it's crazy how the culture has changed to evolve into what it is today, man. I'm looking at the prices. I'm like, whoa. You know, I was thinking about calling my bank and being like, let me get a loan because I'm going to have to pay off some shoes.
Crazy. I don't know if the cameras can pick this up, but this is like a lot of really expensive heat that we got right here.
We're going to put that up there for y'all to check out, man. But y'all need to come out here to San Antonio at the Stock Room, man.
And then
y'all
also
come check it out in person.
Also, y'all, I know y'all got the other stores that y'all have. I see that, you know, StockRoom says powered by Texas Shoe Exchange. How did that come about from the Texas Shoe Exchange to go into the StockRoom and then?
Well, basically, like we said, my brother Pnut just threw us in position. He's like, hey, these are popping off. Come on, we need you to run San Antonio. We're going to go open a shop. We came to San Antonio, scattered out a few locations.
Yeah.
We decided this was the spot and hit a little gold mine over here. So.
Prime real estate, man.
Yes, sir.
And if y'all don't know where this is at, man, we are at the Riverwalk Mall.
Yeah, right on top of the Riverwalk.
Right here in the heart of San Antonio.
How does that feel, man? Because I know the background that we come from, you know, and it's like, how does that feel to be like, man, we on top of the river? This is where Selena was down here singing.
Man, honestly, the Alamo's right here, like a house away.
The Alamo is history.
Here.
It's a lot of history, and people don't even, like, it gets lost in the sauce. But how does that make you feel, like, to be a part of, like, some place in history, you know?
Man, it's good feeling. It's good feeling. Like I said, I wasn't even into shoes.
Nah,
bro. I'm into the money. So they were like, "Hey, this is the money play. Let's go." It took me less than a year, and I started learning the game, learned everything, and now we're at where we're at.
Y'all looking fresh out here. Y'all got all the gear. Tell me about how do y'all think the culture has evolved with today's music? You know, to me, it's a lot of flavor that's popping. It kind of reminds me of the '90s. You know what I'm saying? 80s, 90s vibes.
That's kind of what's coming back from what I see. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. It's gotten a whole lot bigger because I think the internet blew it up. You know what I mean? Like before, you had to like really be in the culture to know
what's going on.
You know what I mean?
But it's everywhere now.
Everywhere now. So any random person's like, well, you know, because I'll give you a perfect example. Like them Jordan 4s we got.
Yeah, retro.
Somebody put them on TikTok or something. So now every little kid wants them. You know, like that's the hottest shoe because some rapper wore it or whatever. You know what I mean? And at the back in the day, you kind of had to, like I said, be in it to know it. You know what I mean? And now it's like even if you don't know nothing, you know, like that's the shoe you want because everybody else got it.
Everybody got it. Just like the ones, how the ones came all the way full surface now, man. Yeah. And like everybody want them from the high tops to the mids to the lows, bro. Yeah. And it's like that's probably like one of the shoes that just came back overall and kind of took over the game now.
When I was in the shoes, nobody wore the ones.
None.
They were on the wall. Like if you see the wall in the back, I would walk in the Foot Locker and it would be like that. Nobody wanted the ones. You know what I mean?
Since we talking about that, though, Dirty, what's your favorite all-time shoe?
My favorite all-time shoe, the Bread 13.
Bread 13.
That's my favorite all-time shoe.
Man, that's
that's the one that when I was getting into shoes, you know what I mean, back in 97, 98, whenever it dropped. Yeah. That was the one that was out. That was the one I wanted. You know, well, I was
it
poor
was
back
rare,
then.
too.
Yeah.
It was rare.
Couldn't afford it then. I got like 10 pairs now, but you
feel me?
Like that's the one I was like, one day I want.
Hey, but it is a trip because like I said, man, it's crazy how the shoe game has evolved because really in 1985 was when the first pair of Jordans actually came out. And that's when the sneakers began to symbolize an impactful influence of the black culture over the years, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, you know, all the cultures intertwined and everything, man. Because I remember back in the day, I think I was rocking like some pumps, some British Knight pumps. You know what I'm saying? So,
y'all remember Wieners? Y'all remember the store Wieners?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. I just need to know how old y'all were.
I remember Solo Serves.
Hey. Some people don't know about that. But Jumbo, all-time favorite shoe. What's up?
Man, like I said, I've never been a real big sneakerhead. I'm still newer to this, but I always loved like fours.
The fours, the retros.
I ain't gonna lie, they hurt my feet, but they heat.
Yeah,
you know
you like me, man.
I love that design of that four. You know what I'm saying?
It's legendary.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. When I came, I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to wear some shoes and shit. And I'm like, man, I'm not even a shoe head like that.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm more of a, you know, exotic, like I said. But it's crazy how it's become such a fashion. You know, you can't leave the house, especially like with the teenagers and the rap culture. It's like, man, if you show up with nothing less than something that's popping, they're going to be like, man, you can't be here.
Yeah.
But like back in the Gap, though, remember you used to get ranked on for your shoes that you wore. If they wasn't popping and you walk into high school, junior high, they finna clown you.
Yeah.
Now, the kids don't get clowned like that, bro. And they really not even wearing the 4s or the bread reds. You know, when they do, it's probably because their mama, their dad put them on them. But these kids out here wearing like Vans. Vans is taking over.
Yeah.
The sneaker culture is wild because we get the New Balance, the 550s too. You know what I mean? Like, San Antonio at this location, we've kind of figured out what sells here, so we only keep that. Yeah. But like at the other stores, all sorts of different stuff sells. The New Balances that sell over there are like here we can't sell Kobe's, but we sell Kobe's in Austin. We sell Kobe's in Houston. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Every area is different. That's I mean.
They got their thing that they like, you know.
But some cities are more advanced than others, you know, not to downplay
no shade.
but you know what I mean? Like the trends start in certain areas, like they start in Houston or they start in LA and then they go to the closest next city. Or New York, you know, Miami. They start in that city. So something that's a year older than them already, we barely getting it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like not to say us, but like
the trend that's coming back right now is baggy clothes.
Baggy clothes.
In LA, everyone's baggy clothes again. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I never threw away my baggy clothes, so I'm in style.
He's like,
I just started fitting my baggy clothes.
I never got lost with that either, man. Because I remember back in the days, I was rocking like the silver tab jeans, man, and stuff like that. You know, but let me ask you a question, Jumbo. Earlier I know you just said right now, man, I ain't really a sneakerhead, but how do you, y'all also taking shoes, right?
Yes, sir.
Y'all taking shoes.
Yes,
so
sir.
how do you tell what are the specifics, the main things that you know that somebody ain't trying to get hustled, or you tell somebody,
like
hey
fakes,
man, you got these
fakes and stuff.
These are the Gordons, not the Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you tell something like that?
A lot of the times the easiest way, it's not foolproof. But you hit it with a black light, you'll see ghost trace, ghost patterns, or you'll see UA marks, little stamps from China. That's the obvious giveaway, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how good the box is, I don't care how good the shoe looks, if it has those marks, it's a fake off the muscle.
What about that dot? Is that true about the dot when you lift up the backside and there's like a dot on there? I've heard something like that.
I haven't really heard that.
Yeah, I've heard something like if you can take out the sole and there's like a dot, then they're authentic. But I mean, some of you just press down a magic marker.
Yeah, like I mean, people have all sorts of wives. So there's just a lot of ways. You look through the box, you look through the stitching, you look through the pattern,
logo.
Every shoe's different.
Yeah, the
like
logos.
Everything's different. Like you
really
get
got Jordan. Yeah,
you gotta like
you really got to study
them. Yeah.
Man, like something like these, man, you got to go. Is it all the way down even to the laces?
Yeah, we
everything.
Pull everything.
Yeah. Everything.
Damn.
Because you got to think about it.
The stitch work. Boy right here, he cleans them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying,
what's his name? Shout him out, bro.
My boy Enrique. You want to come get in the picture real quick, Enrique?
You know what I'm saying? What's up, Enrique? Come around here, let the people see you, man, if they need to get their stuff restored.
Tell them where to find you on Instagram and stuff. But, yeah, I'm just saying, like, just its own channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does soul swap.
Yeah, I had him reglue I had some Bel Air 5s. He reglued them for me. Yeah, look, y'all can find them over here at the stock room. That's where he's at 24/7.
My Instagram is going to be Enrique_C1126. So, yeah, that's actually how I got into the shoe game. I used to buy stuff off of, like, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and I just repainted them, reglued them, and I rock the shoes myself. So
That's what's up, and that's what's crazy though. It's just like the way that it's evolved, because I see y'all too, you know, on y'all's posting. Y'all just had Mexican OT and also right. But that was at the closet, right, in Houston. So that's also powered by Texas Shoe Exchange.
Yes, sir.
Is that how it goes? Okay, man, that's what's up. And is there any other locations that y'all aren't at? As far as
we're not at a lot, but there's five locations right now that we're at. We got here San Antonio, obviously, San Marcos outlets, Round Rock outlets, Houston, Texas, and we just recently opened up one in Lawton, Oklahoma.
Okay,
that's partnered with Dojo Kicks over there.
Oh wow,
man, that's what's up. Man. Shout out,
many blessings to y'all, man. Because like I said, it's like
you know where we came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was with us.
Yeah. I started with y'all when PIE started, everything coming out, you know, big Dirty World Volume 2. But like I'm saying, man, what's crazy is like the whole culture just comes with it, and it's like it to me, music's always being recycled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that happens with the clothing too. It kind of like you said with the baggy jeans, it comes back and stuff.
It's hand in hand now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and it's cool because you see the different flavors that somebody will come out, and some people could throw on something and make it look, you know, fresh, and then it becomes a staple in like the rap urban culture.
Exactly, like you said, Mexican OT. He's bringing that hat and the boots.
And the boots back,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I
Like,
saw him on Cam Newton's podcast talking about that, man, and he was like, "Hey, this how I dress, man. I'm not gonna switch it up for nobody. I
Exactly.
ain't trying to go wear all of the high name class. This is me. I'm gonna do this regular." And it's good to be yourself, man. You never know who watching you, and you might be a trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? Just off of the things that you do. So, man, keep wearing them boots, big dog.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's
Real talk.
straight alligator from Mexico,
straight
man.
up.
But you know, and that's where you get them real. They go out and they just start chopping up alligators in Mexico. But
Cocodrilo.
but nah, man, that's what's up. And then as far as like the way y'all came in about and started, because it was a shoe exchange, right?
Yeah, that was the first
It was
location.
the first
Yes, sir.
location. And then when y'all saw that it was starting to go this route, then y'all opened up y'all second location, which is
So we had the first location for like 8 years, and then we were right there in Metropolis on 183.
y'all were right by that
Callahan's.
shop,
Yeah.
shop across the street where they be doing them things y'all ain't supposed to be doing over there.
Don't go over there. Don't go over there.
Don't go over there.
Then
No.
we went to
Not responsible.
UT. We were downtown on MLK at UT, and then we were there for a couple of years, and then that's kind of like after that we where did he go first, to the closet? or the
Houston.
cen- Yeah, so he
Houston,
opened up
then
the-
over here,
Yeah.
then Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and then they just recently closed down the MLK location. That's when they went to the San Marcos
San
and
Marcos.
Round Rock.
Cause I'm liking that, man. It's just one straight shot down 35, bro.
Yeah.
You can see it just boom, 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 hitting
Yeah.
every little city, man. You know, like after a while, y'all gonna have some location in every city in Texas, man.
That's what we're trying. We're
Yeah.
trying for. You know what I mean? Like
At least all the major ones.
All the majors,
really,
right?
like this. The reason we opened up San Antonio is because we don't live here yet.
Yeah, yeah,
So we were like, let's see if it works first. So we drive over here.
yeah.
And then we just kind of got like used to it. So we're
Yeah,
like,
I've been
fuck it, we're
seeing the
gonna drive
food.
over here.
I
right?
see the
Yeah, yeah.
food posts and everything, and it's
Yeah,
like,
I love San Antonio.
Man, I
It seems
love
like
San
anywhere.
Antonio.
San Antonio is the place to be,
San
man.
Antonio, we love y'all.
Man, I like coming out here when it's Fiesta, man. Hey, but is there any like crazy thing? What's the craziest thing? Like if you wanted a shoe and you saw it, like, cause I know are y'all always looking to bring in newer shoes that are
Man,
older?
This is a 24/7 job. You never stop.
Yeah.
You're up in the mornings trying to get the drops. You're up at night meeting with people picking up the shoes. I mean, it never stops. You're constantly on websites. You're constantly on going back and forth with people, bartering with people. It never stops.
Big business.
Big business. It never stops.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Even on vacation, you could be in the Bahamas. Hey, they got shoes over here that haven't reached America,
Man.
or clothing. You go to Chrome Hearts over there.
Yeah.
That's how we started. We fly out all over America to the stores that Texas doesn't have.
Yeah.
Bring it to here, make it available for the people around here, and give it to the people.
And it's crazy because a lot of these shoes, they ain't even really like made anymore, right? Or do they still make
Nah,
them?
yeah,
But they're-
they still make them. They remake them. They'll drop them every 10 years. It just depends on what shoe it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it just depends,
Different
right?
colors and
different
like what
colorways.
people are wearing,
Yeah.
like how neon just start popping up now. At first wasn't
It's
nobody
like
wearing no
LEDs,
neon
it was,
highlighters.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
it's like that's like the workout colors.
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm
and
saying?
they'll drop shit for seasons, like
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. You
Yeah.
get pink shoes.
Yep.
or
Sure.
Yeah,
we get
see, that's
Halloween.
dope.
orange and green for Halloween, or you know what I mean?
Christmas.
Christmas colors. It does stuff like that, and then of course like when people do collabs, like all this Travis Scott stuff, he drops his stuff randomly. Like I know you know what Jarritos is.
Oh, yeah, of course,
Yeah,
man. I'll be
you know,
drinking them I'll be ordering me a tamale, some menudo or something,
that
and I'll
was
be
all the
like,
shit.
let me get a jarrito.
Yeah, they just be making random shit like that. Like,
That's what's up, man. I like these, though. How much one of these run?
man, it just depends on the size. Right now they hopped up.
Oh,
They're
I
probably
see
like,
the price, boy.
what we got those at? Like,
What?
900.
Hey.
Yeah, see, it's crazy.
That's crazy. That is crazy, man.
So how many so what kind of like maybe popular people who come to the stock room all the time? Like name some people who come in and do some shopping with y'all, man.
I mean, shit, we get all sorts of people here.
I see Peso was up on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Look
there
like-
was a lot of people from the Sauce Factory. Boosie was here. Man, a matter of fact, we were just printing out.
Yeah,
a
I'm
bunch
printing
of
up some pictures right now
I've
of people who shop. The biggest names will probably be, of course, like we've had got stuff for Boosie over here.
Yeah.
Maybe not a popular one, but a big name to me is this chick Melissa from Guns N' Roses. She just joined Guns N' Roses. She's the pianist.
Yeah.
Oh,
shout
okay.
out.
Well, I mean, Guns N' Roses is big.
Yeah, they were just over here. They did at the what's this arena right here, Dirt?
AT&T.
AT&T Center.
Yeah, shout out.
She came in here about them big red boots. We had Tusi. He was over here.
Tusi, yeah.
Yeah,
Anthony Hamilton.
Anthony Hamilton.
I think just in case too.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Shouts
Some
out
of
to
your
Just in
shoppers.
Case.
Shouts out.
Stevie J.
Stevie J, yep.
Man, that's what's up, man. And that's
Anthony Hamilton came in here, man. You know he be rocking the boots too.
Yeah, he came and got some Jordan 1s. And it was random, like on a
Hey.
Tuesday. He walked in, and I noticed him, and I was like, I know this dude from somewhere,
Yeah.
man. And, you know, but I'm in San Antonio, so I don't really know people.
I bet you was like,
Yeah.
Charlene.
I was watching and it was just me and Enrique in here, and I was like, man, I know that dude from somewhere, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And then some chick walked in, and she was like, are you Anthony Hamilton?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, that's
That's
what's up.
crazy,
Shout out Anthony
man.
Hamilton.
then I didn't want to be all grouping and shit, so I was kind of like,
Yeah. What size you wear? What size
hold
you
on,
need?
hold on.
How may I help
He
you?
ran to the back. He's like, let me change the shirt real quick. Hold on, man.
nah, not even. But he wanted a pair of shoes we had in the case. It was some
Man, that's
some-
dope.
Heat.
That's dope.
Yeah, and we usually don't let people try them on.
Yeah.
So and I don't think Enrique knew who he was. So Enrique was like, nah, and I was like, nah, get the key.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dirty is
He
back
good
there.
for it.
Yeah,
He good for
yeah.
it.
Dirty
He
was
good
back
for
there.
it.
Dirty was back there. He said, hold on, let me play this on the thing real quick. Blink, and it
Ah,
plays
but
some
the music in
Anthony
the
Hamilton.
background, hey, that's what's up. You got to set the tempo.
Yeah, you
for
do,
that
man.
show
You really
when they
got to
come in.
cater. What is crazy too is you can't. I mean, it all comes with it, right? Because you got to sell shoes and stuff, and you have to have that knack to be able to come in with that customer service and be
Facts.
like, hey, you know, I see y'all when I come in. You know, came in here too with the customers. Y'all real friendly, getting down to business, saying, hey, these are what it is. This is what it. You know.
Yeah, we was talking about that last time. Like, even being from the hood, you know, in the hood, you talk to each other different kind of ways. You understand the slang, but like in customer service, respect goes a long way. That's what help you gain your customers. That's what helps bring more people in. Just how you treat them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can tell by you brothers, y'all got great customer service skills. When we came in, it's like, hey, whatever y'all need to do, man, y'all set up. Y'all got us on the big money case right now. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate that. But it's like, man, it's just let people know how to better themselves to be able to sell anything out here. What do you have to do to be able to be a great salesman?
And to be a great salesman, I don't know.
People person. You gotta be a people person for one, you know.
There we go.
Conversation rules the nation, you know.
There
Even
we
if
go.
it's, hey man, it's been hot lately, right? Hell yeah, it's been hot. Just start
Break the ice
somewhere.
with
You're gonna break the ice
Yeah.
because if you're going somewhere and you're just people just staring at you, you get that uncomfortable feeling. You don't break that ice. Hey, well, I'm here. If you need help, holla at me. I'll be right here.
That
you
was
know?
one thing like Jumbo did with everybody. Look, all of our employees, we make sure that every time somebody, right now they're not doing it obviously because we're recording, but every time somebody walks through that door, every one of my employees has to greet them. Hey, welcome in. Hey, welcome in. They're looking at the shoes. I send all my guys. Even if one guy already went, the next guy got to go. And hey, if you need anything, let me know. My name's blah, 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 whoever, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, just break the ice with them. Let them know, hey, we're here for you. Look around. This is what stuff's at, blah, blah, blah. I'll be right there. If you need me, come find me. You know what I mean? That way they know who's the employee. Because our employees don't have uniforms. Of course, they're wearing, like, the hype gear, so they blend in with everybody. So we make sure that you know when you walk in, this is the employee. Hey, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, I got you. If I can't help you, then I'll ask the next guy. Or, you know what I
I
mean?
try to be real big on customer service because you got to think there's a million resellers out there.
Thanks.
What sets you apart? The one thing you could do that could set you apart is customer service at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
is, man. And we were out Barton Springs with C. Crook and
Shout out Tone.
And he was like, man, one thing about Dirt, he always been a hustler.
Yeah.
You know, and I've always seen it doesn't matter what it is, and that's what it is. Like,
I'm a seller. I sell ice to the Eskimos.
yeah, I sell
feel
salt to a slug.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
sell cardboard boxes.
and it's crazy because it's like you took out what you could have like outsourced and used the knowledge that you grew up with and said, you know what, or learned it and said, you know what, we'll build our own racks.
Facts.
You know, that's the dopest thing to know something because I feel like generational wise, people have lost that gift of what to do because you know, I like this, like the way the shoes are sitting up on with the bolts.
No, yeah,
aesthetics,
You know,
man.
the aesthetics is dope.
We built everything. Like, I'm talking about. We
everything,
welded
everything.
this together.
Yeah.
Painted this together.
Yeah, we was doing
carved
this in my yard.
Like we built everything.
Everything.
Like,
Out the
That's,
garage.
you use that printer that we did them cutouts for Halloween, man. I had asked him one time, I was like, hey, Dirt, let me get these. So I see them being to
everything.
use.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. The names, everything. We did all. I mean, you name it.
And
We did
before I
everything.
was doing this, I was doing carpentry. So,
So
know,
you
I
already
was a finished carpenter. So
Okay.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It just I got the tools already.
Just adding
We're
on
gonna
to your
use them.
skill. That's
Shit.
how it is, man. And like,
I'm Mexican. We built a house, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
for real.
what's
You
up.
ain't never
That's
lie.
what's up.
Yeah,
We actually
never.
did this one. We
You
did
need to press
both
that button.
TSCs.
He said, now you can add the button there.
Applause. I need that
You
applause.
sleeping on the button now.
You know what I'm
see,
saying?
hey, you can't please them all. That's the crazy thing.
Talk
They were
about it,
hold
Rev.
hold
Talk
it down
about it.
on them buttons, you know, Maestro, and then look at him. He like, you need to hit that shit.
Yeah, we got them buttons.
so
in
all
there,
our
baby.
family out there, you hear what's up?
Yeah, buttons. Hey, we like the button. We just bought one of those things just to have the buttons. We ain't even
Just
know
to have
about that.
We just press it in the car. There you go. There you go.
Oh man, but oh man, hey, I'm happy to be able to sit here with
too,
y'all
bro.
and be able to chop it up because you know we're starting our own endeavor right now, you know, and it took a lot for us to be like, hey, what are we gonna need? What are we gonna do? And it's like I seen where y'all started because we started, like I said, I've been
started
chopping it
together,
up.
shit.
Yeah, you
that's
part
what
of the
I'm saying.
family,
That's
shit.
what I'm saying, and I was telling my show, I was like, bro, what's crazy is like, you know, we would think about it as like we couldn't just walk in here and be like, we probably could if we had our act together to come in.
But
and
you gotta
be like,
do
but
it
you
right.
really got to do it right. Yeah. You know, we don't want to come in with all these flaws and technical difficulties,
Yeah.
but we love to sit down and be able to chop it. It's been a minute since I've
Yeah,
seen
for real.
Jumbo. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. It makes me feel humbled and happy because I know where y'all two have came from.
Man.
You know.
So let's talk about where you came from, man. You know,
There was
we
that
always-
one time we seen him.
Oh man, shit, man. You know, we all came from nothing, really. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about it. Let the people know, man.
Man, I don't even
These
know
are
where to
success
start it.
stories, man.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Like to see us, to sit here and see us now. You know what I mean? You would never guess it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, we was hustlers. We would run the streets. We came from nothing. We ain't had no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it took us a while to figure it out. You know, that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gave us nothing. We had to grind it from the ground up. And, you know, we were in the music. We still do it a little bit. But we were in the music business.
Heavy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Heavy.
And I think that kind of like taught us business more than anything. You know what I mean? And it gave us a bunch of connections with artists that we could bring into this now. So, like, you know, like now when artists come into town, they're like, hey, you know, we can hit up Jumbo and Dirt. They're in San Antonio, so we can get people in here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way we got Justin Case in here, you know what I'm saying? Just because we were in town, like, pull up on us. Yeah. So it all goes hand in hand, but like,
And it's
man,
true,
to
man,
sit
because
here
I remember if you needed, like, you know, I stayed across the street with my grandma, and then you had over here, and then cousins over here, and it was like, hey, man, we ain't got no bread. Hey, go knock on the door across the street and go. Hey, you got some ham? You got bread? Cause I got this ham. Oh yeah. Oh, who got some cheese?
Yep.
And then just go across the street, man. And it's crazy, and you know, and
for
it's
real.
crazy. But I love to see it because it is built from the ground up, and with the culture and everything. Also, that just shows you that other kids out there that are sitting here and watching this show, you know,
Facts.
and listening to the podcast,
it's not impossible.
can say, hey, you know what?
You can do it.
There it is right there. You can do it.
That's some Reading Rainbow music in the
Hell yeah.
You know
background.
what I'm saying?
oh, yeah.
Man, but nah,
But these are success stories, though, man. And it's. I was telling a homie the other day, like, it's good to see people that you was doing something totally different with, and now everybody is in that. I ain't gonna put our age out there, but if you grew up or you graduated within the 90s or the early 2000s, you should be getting it right in your mind right around this time. Like, all right, we done figured out what we want to do. We gonna invest this way. We know who gonna be in the circle, who ain't gonna be a part of the circle, and we just gonna keep pushing and stay consistent. And I could tell that y'all wouldn't have got this far if y'all wouldn't have done that and went through that process as well.
You know, you lose people along the way, man. You're either going to be a success or you're not. And people figure that out with themselves. You know, they're going to go this way or they're going to go that way. You know what I mean? and everybody has the same opportunities at the end of the day, even though some people start way ahead, you know what I mean? Like, we can all figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
And some people just don't want it, or they're set in their ways,
Or
and
they're comfortable. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, for us, we were like, shit, fuck that. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something better than what I'm doing. And we just kept at it, you know what I mean?
And that's what's crazy, man, is because, like you say, you get comfortable in doing it, and it's kind of like, if you look at all these other businesses, and I'm not trying to knock anybody, but it's like they go to work, and that's just a job that they have to do. This is something that y'all actually invested in.
Yeah.
And then said, you know what, man, today, hey, I feel like, you know, hey, you got this? Yeah, man, all right, I'm going to go hustle a couple of things, but I got to take off. My daughter's sick. My grandma, you know, she needs a ride to the store or something, you know, I'll be a little late. And it's you're punching your own time clock, you making that happen for yourself.
But even then, like, that's crazy. Right before y'all got here, I was on the phone with a dude, and, you know, so he was joking around. They joke around. You guys are rich. We're not rich. You know what I'm saying? I got the bills paid, but I ain't rich.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, see, the problem isn't that I'm rich. The problem is that you don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how much money I got. I'm not too good to go get another job if I need to. Yeah. I'm not too good to go and shovel them rocks if I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got to go flip burgers to do what I got to do, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? And I think that's what sets us apart from other people, because sometimes they be feeling like they too good to go get that money.
You right.
I ain't too good for none of it. I'll take it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that attitude got me to where I'm at now, because I was, you know, I will build my own wall. I will do my own floors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not too good for none of that shit. I know I'm gonna get my money back somehow. You know what I mean? Like, I'm down to put the work in.
Sometimes you got to get dirty.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you gotta get dirty. Bars.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the ghost out there to draw us up one of those little shirts and be
Sometimes
like,
you got to,
just a dusty. You know what I'm saying?
Some people feel like they too good to do something. You know what I mean? Like, I deserve more money for what I'm doing. Man, take that money and do something else.
And sometimes you do some things and you won't get paid at all up front.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Comanero Bros only started off with 2 pockets.
Yeah.
His back pocket and my back pocket.
Yeah.
And we still trying to get this going to where we later down the line we can reap the fruits. But sometimes you got to do it just for the love.
I'll tell you right now, though, the thing, too, about doing it yourself is that satisfaction of, hey, I built it. Like, hey, man, you know, I did this. I can brag on it. It's a sense of pride. It's a sense of, I did this. Accomplishments.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Well, let me ask y'all, since we on that subject, how did y'all feel when we came in and we, you know, I know we know each other and stuff, but like the critiqueness, how do y'all like the setup and everything as far as aesthetics and how it looks?
I love it. It's very nice. Like we're gonna be doing our own podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just taking
Can the
mental
Comanero
notes.
Bros come on?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We're probably gonna use y'all equipment.
Hey, do that though, fam.
It'll be
Like, for
cheaper.
real.
It'll
Do
be
that
cheaper.
for real though, fam. Do that, fam, for real.
But I like you come in here and you act like we not, because they don't know we related. Like, we for real, we cousins. So, you know, you over here talking to me like we not. You know, can we do this? Can we do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that shows me how you come around with other people.
Business.
How you use other people's business. You know
if
what
you're
I'm saying?
treating us like that, I already see how you're gonna treat someone you don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we appreciate that, man. And, man, we do appreciate y'all both sitting down with us. Shout out to Pnut, because, hey, without him sitting down playing video games with y'all and eating some ramen noodles or Fruit Loop, whatever y'all were eating, and he was like, man, let's just start a shoe business. And then all of a sudden the light bulb said, bling.
Hey, like, this how I see, he, you know, when Pnut say something, he do it.
Oh,
That was like at like 11 o'clock at night. By like 10 o'clock in the morning, he already had a contract coming for that building.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna find something in the morning.
You got to do it.
And then he was like, we're gonna print T-shirts, like screen printing. He's like, I'm gonna find us a machine. Man, that night he had a machine in the back of a truck back at my house.
And
I got a machine. I was like,
Man, I remember when y'all moved the studio from the fuck. Y'all went picked up the whole studio
Shout
barn.
out to Top Dollar, my
and
boy Carlos.
Shout out to Carlos, CH Customs. He's actually gonna be doing my LED lighting that I need, man. So we're gonna holler at him. I've been hollering at him on that. But what's crazy is, hey, you have to do it. You can't just sit back and be like, well, this is what we're gonna do. I know when we first sat down and talked over there, we sat down and ate. It was like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. We started our own way, but it kind of led us this way. You know, so we do appreciate y'all sitting down with the Comanero Bros podcast show. Hey, y'all shout them out. Let them know where to find y'all on Facebook, Instagram, you know, wherever they can get y'all at.
Shit, it's pretty easy. For me, everything at Jumbo Brigante. Down the line.
That's
All the
it.
way down. Same thing. Dirty Brigante down the line. Except for on Facebook, they took the Y out of my name. I don't know why they took the Y out of my name, so it's just Dirt. They made me send in my ID
Some
and shit.
Y haters.
I don't know. They.
But why? But why?
But why? Yeah.
Shouts
but
out to
why?
their other owners too, because it's not just us,
not
you know.
just us,
Shouts out to Joe, my boy Mike Mills, Ben Wong, boy Gavino, you know, and the boys over there in Oklahoma.
Facts.
Anybody
Facts.
else you want to shout out? He good. He good,
I
man.
have a 30-minute long list, man. Y'all know what's up.
Yeah.
I've been shouting y'all out for 30 years.
Straight up. And we're going to want to continue to shout out everybody who touching down with the Comanero Bros, man. We couldn't do this without y'all, without the support, you know what I'm saying? Y'all calling in, figuring out what we said on episodes. Y'all been tuning in, you know what I'm saying? And we want to just bring y'all to the best places, and we want to bring y'all around the best entrepreneurs, business people that we know. And shoot, watch how this family grow. You feel me? Yeah. What's up, Ram?
Most definitely. Hey, and this is what it's about, man. Y'all keep whatever's in your heart, your ambitions, and you know you could be the next Mexican OT, the next peso. Whoever's out there that's rocking right now, come get y'all some gear from the StockRoom210, the closet out in San Antonio. Y'all fuck around with these boys out here. They get y'all right. You know. Thanks to God, and with that. We on the outro, man. Appreciate y'all sitting down with us. My Soda Jedi.
Maestro.
My Soda Rico. I'm La Roda 512, and we out here.
Creative entertainment. Come cross the
You
bridge,
chillin'
baby.
with the Comanero Rose podcast show.
You already know, baby.
You chillin' with the Comanero Rose podcast show. That's what you like. Worldwide exposure in 4K Ultra. Still moving the culture. Sauce and Texas La Rora. We cruise through interviews and breaking the forefront with Maestro the Jedi. How can they ignore us? Ever since back in the circle, we wanted the ball. We spitting ball after ball, important to y'all. Bringing healing to the city, ignoring the fall. Plus putting the city on our back, supporting them all. You chillin' with the Comanero Rose podcast show. That's what you chillin' with the Comanero Rose podcast show. That's what you like. You chillin' with the Comanero Rose podcast show. That's what you like. The Comanero Rose podcast show. That's what you like.